No, that's a technicality whether it is your signature or not. You are with the Adarsh Housing Society.
That is a reality.
You are with the Adarsh Housing Society. On behalf of the Adarsh Housing Society, you are here to represent your case, and you're saying, I haven't written a letter. You are responsible for the actions of the society and what it is saying. It is lying through its teeth. You promised that there will be a girls' hostel. Instead, what you've gone and done is you built a house where netas, bureaucrats, top army generals, all of them have got the house, and people it was meant for, they gave the no objection certificate and they got houses themselves.
You can ask this question to the government, because the government has allotted the land. If you have any objection, or any person, respected person, they can ask to the government. They will get the reply from there. We have got the land from the government, not from the defense.
Gaurav, there's also being said that this reflects at some level a clash between the Navy, which wanted this area to build up. We know that in Mumbai there's shortage of accommodation. They wanted this land to build up naval residential space, right, for the naval officers. Now this was given to this society where clearly there are senior generals who've got it, the others who've got it, and this is in a way a result of that infighting between the army and the Navy. This is a scam. There is no denying that fact. This was land which, according to the Navy, should have come to the Navy for construction of houses for the Indian naval officers, serving officers, JCOs, Jawans, and also, other ranks for sailors. Now that hasn't happened. Prime land given away to a private housing society. That's the objection. Also, the security of this area, which is at risk, because this 31-story high building overlooks half of the naval installations at Kolaba. The builder here unwilling even to this date to give names to the Indian Navy, who are the people who are living in these houses. And Admiral Bhasin very clearly says, post 26/11, you've had a major terror attack on Mumbai. It is extremely important to know who are these people who are living in close proximity to naval bases or to a naval station. Okay, and yet that information is not forthcoming. Mr. Gidwani, we're going to send this letter across to you after the show. Your memory seems to have faded you. The letter written on behalf of the Adarsh Society, you no longer remember. We will send across this letter to you. Maybe that will help you refresh your memory. The fact is, promises have not been kept. In the applications which were sent, there were certain promises made which haven't been kept. This is a fact you cannot run away from, sir.
If there is any grievances from the Navy department, then definitely I will go with the naval officers, with the state government.
No, these are not about Navy's grievances. These are about promises you made. This is not a gravy train where you go about currying favors to everybody who comes along.
But I have not given anything to the Navy. I'm not.
That's the problem. You're saying you haven't given anything to the Navy. In a way, giving away exactly what's happened. This seems to have become an objective where everybody who up the line, down the line, who had anything to do with giving the no objection certificate seems in some way to have benefited. At least that's what the senior most Navy officer in the Western Naval Command is saying, and this is a matter that Defence Minister A.K. Antony has now promised to look into. You've had your say. Mr. Kanhaiya Lal Gidwani, thank you very much for joining me. This letter is being sent back to you. It's your letter written by the Adarsh Housing Society. It's coming back to you at the end of the show. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Thanks also to Gaurav Sawant for having dug out these letters and for having put this story together.